Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
Understood. We still have a few more to set.
Just planted the last of the explosives.
Yeah, but it's segmented. There's holes everywhere. There has to be a path to it. Good thing Chell wasn't here. He'd have to change his habits.
Captain, we've placed the last of the death packs.
Good. Get to the shuttle.
Looks like we're almost to the
Janeway to
bottom.
Tuvok. We're evacuating. Our death packs are set and ready to roll.
Acknowledge that. We're en route to shuttles ourselves.
To build all this equipment.
They're like fetuses.
There may be
We
others.
must grow them down here.
Right.
Monroe to Tuvok. We found the generator creating the dampening field.
Excellent, Ms. Monroe. Destroy the generator and we will activate the deck packs. We will then start the evacuation.
Understood.
Ensign, it is important that you succeed. All of Voyager is counting on you. Tuvok out.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
We're ready, Alex.
Over here.
Let's move it, Ensign.
Insignificant creatures, you cannot stop us. This forge is but the first of millions. We will launch the seed. It will grow into a new forge and create thousands more. You have simply delayed the inevitable. The Forsoth shall conquer your galaxy, then countless others.
Gerard!
She blocked the voice again. Must have overwhelmed her.
Alex, listen, we've got to get out of here. The whole place is going to blow.
Come on, let's go.
Chang, take Gerard. Get her back to Voyager.
Wait, what? Alex, where are you going?
You saw the visions. All this is going to start all over again if I don't stop that seed.
Wait, let us...
No, you've got to get Gerard back to Voyager. This is my decision. Now go!
But...
Ensign Monroe. Ensign Monroe, acknowledge. Ms. Monroe, you are violating direct orders.
Foolish human. You cannot hope to stop the Borzov.
Who? What are you?
I am the Borzov. I was created by the Ancient Ones. I shall carry out their programming. The seed will be launched to create a new forge. We can never be stopped.
Wait, listen to me. In your visions, I saw... This machine is thousands of years old. How do you know that your purpose is conquest? Your makers may have only intended to use you for research. They may have been explorers like ourselves.
Nonsense. Our programming is clear. We are engineered for perfection. We are created to conquer.
But through the thousands of years, your original programming may have deteriorated. Do you even remember who built you? Where did they come from? What did they look like? The race of beings who first made you might even be extinct.
Silence! The seed will be launched. You shall be destroyed.
Seed stopped. Must leave. Dangerous. Come with us.
No.
No! The seed! This cannot be. Impotent wretch! Relish this mind-victory, human. For you may have stopped the seed, but now I will show you just how insignificant you are.
Impulse engines are at full power, Captain.
Keep pressing it, Mr. Paris.
The forge has been destroyed.
We made it!
What about the other ships?
Some of them made it out. Captain, I'm getting a message from the Etherians. They thank us for our help and are back on their way to their new home.
Captain, I've got some readings on our position. We're still in the Delta Quadrant, but we're over 200 light years closer to the Alpha Quadrant.
So, we gained a few months. Not bad. Get us back on course for home, Mr. Paris.
Looks like your plan worked, Ensign.
Yes. Congratulations, Monroe. Good work.
Your performance was quite satisfactory. You appear to be injured. You should report to sickbay.
Yes, sir.
Alex?
Telsia, hi.
Penny for your thoughts?
What's a penny?
I don't know. Some old phrase I heard Paris say once. It was a nice service. For Beastman and the others.
Yeah, for a funeral.
You couldn't have helped them, you know. You did the best you could. They knew the risks. They were professionals.
I know. But when you disappeared on the Etherean ship, I told myself the same thing. It didn't make me feel any better then, either.
You can't bring them back. Don't live in the past. Look toward the future. You have a bright future.
Do I?
Sure. Trust me.
Is this a private party, or can anyone join?
How are you doing, Monroe? As good as can be expected, I guess.
Lieutenant Monroe?
Those pips suit you well, Lieutenant.
Thank you, sir.
You had us worried there at the end.
Ms. Monroe disobeyed orders and did not board the escape shuttle.
I'm sorry, sir. There was something I had to do.
We know, Lieutenant. We all saw the alien visions. You did what you had to do.
It was commendable. You were willing to sacrifice yourself for the whole.
As did the entire team. You all performed bravely.
The Hazard team has proven to be more valuable than we imagined. Starfleet just might adopt your idea when we get back, Tuvok.
Thank you, Captain. But I think Ms. Monroe is the one most responsible for the success of the team. It took some time, and not inconsiderable effort. But you have proven yourself to be an outstanding officer and a natural leader, as I always believed you would.
Thank you, sir. I was afraid you would think my decision was too impulsive.
Sometimes, Lieutenant, your gut instinct is better than what logic and procedure would suggest. Both are needed in a good leader. That is why I chose you to begin with.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Why, Tuvok, is that a bit of pride I detect?
Surely, Captain. There is no cause to insult me.
Resistance is futile.
Logging off LCAR's menu system.